First and foremost, we're going to give all praises to our Heavenly Father and our big brother, our great King.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And to our Akim out there pushing that truth and that true vibration in the four corners of the earth, man. Keep pushing, man. Recognize the signs of the times, man. We almost there. Don't slack up. But we're gonna do this quick sit down on, man, your biological family and how they should be treated. All right? It's the last days. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai gave us the word, the Bible. We're soldiers at war, and he has his soldiers prepared. The Bible tells us everything. We're lacking nothing when you're dealing with the Bible. It tells you how to handle your family and your so-called friends. It tells you how not to handle them, and it tells you how far to deal with them as far as, dealing with them goes. They still your biological family, but he won't have us ignorant to their mind frames. We're good soldiers, and our general and our captain in heaven gave us the blueprint to their mind frames, man. We're going to get into the word and let the Lord bring it out, all right?
All right. This is Matthew 10 and 21. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death.
All right. Now that's twofold. You have your brother in the truth that's capable of delivering you up to death, and your biological brother. We're dealing with the biological brother today. The brothers in the truth, that's another sit down and another topic for another day. Your biological brother is way more dangerous, man, because if they're not in the truth, and 9 times out of 10 they're not.
Well, they're easier. They're not more dangerous. Your brother in the truth is more dangerous, but your biological brother, you see him.
Because it's expected.
It's expected. He's a 2/3.
Salakia.
You got it.
Like the brother said, they're not in the truth. So thanks to the Bible, we know where they're coming from and we know how they're coming, man. All right? They're basically of this world. And you know what the Bible says? Being friends with this world is at enmity with the Most High. And anybody in the truth is not trying to be at enmity with the Most High. So if your biological brother not dealing with Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, fuck him up the wall, okay?
And brother shall deliver a brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death.
And not just dealing with your brothers, your mothers, your children, your aunties, your cousins. Don't trust them as far as you can throw them.
Your so-called day one niggas, man. Your so-called best friend.
Definitely your so-called friends. My daddy used to tell me before I even knew what the truth was, you don't have no friends. And that's one few things that he told me that was really real from the first time he told me that. I didn't realize it then, but nah, man, you don't have no friends because a 2/3 doesn't know how to love. He doesn't know how to love himself. He doesn't know how to love Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and he definitely doesn't know how to love you, all right? So if they know your location, if they know where you and your brothers in the truth are, if you just at the house and you just chilling and you minding your own business, and you just get a knock on the door, man, police, FBI's, whoever, just come out the blue. Your family turned you in. Your friends turned you in. And you knew better because the Bible warned you. Don't sup with them, man. Don't eat with them, man. They're dangerous. You deal with them accordingly, all right?
I'm going to skip down to verse 34. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth. I am come to send peace. Not peace. I am not come to send peace, but a sword.
All right, and that's written in red. That's our great King Yahweh Shai talking. So we don't have that Christian doctrine in us, man. Thank the Most High, man. That shit was poured out of us before we came into the truth, man. Or when we came into the truth, it was poured out of us. Yahweh Shai is not no all-loving entity, all right? He's full of balance, all right? Ecclesiastes 3 teaches us it's a time and a season for everything, man. You gotta have balance. You have light, you have dark, you have hot, you have cold, you got left, you got right, you got love, you got hate, you got war, you got peace. We're not at a time of peace right now, man. We'll get our peace when we get a peace, man. All right?
I got you a precept. This is our high great king. This is the spirit of our great king, who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ. This is Proverbs 8, verse 17. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me.
How do you love the Most High? You love him by following his commandments, man. You love him by doing his will. You love him by keeping it all the way 1,000 with your brothers in the truth. You love him by treating your brothers in the truth better than you treat your biological, lost, unfaithful family members, man. And he said, he's real. He's the real deal. He's the Don, all right? Ain't no goddamn motherfucking Tony Montana and all that other bullshit. Those ain't no dumb. Those not the our Father in heaven and his son on the right hand side. That's the boss, man. Those are the boss of all bosses. And they said, if you love me, I love you back, man. And they're not gonna have us out here forsaken. That's not how they rock, man. All right?
Yeah, so you got with our great king, man, all that in this world system and how we grew up, your family be like, I love you. That's cuz, that's my little brother, I love you. All right. And they don't love according to the spirit of the scriptural sense, man. And the way we love is by keeping the commandments. That's a love that can't be broken. The scriptures can't be broken. It's authentic. Our love starts with fear. The beginning of wisdom is the fear of Yahweh Bashim al-Shai. Our love is, if I transgress this brother, if I lie and steal from this brother, I get put to death. All right? If women had to live according to the love of the scriptures, where they know they had death over their head if they didn't keep the commandments, you wouldn't have adulterers and sluts running rampant around here. So our love is according to these scriptures, all right? And our biological family is the Lord according to the so-called white man. And their love is Mayweather. When you're up, they're your family. When you're down, they kick you in your ass. That's the word. That's the love of this system. And these are the ones when shit hit the fan and shit get hot, they're gonna turn on you. When the government have us as public enemy number one and have us on billboards and on the TV screen saying these are insurgents and they're coming against the government system, your family's gonna turn you in to be put to death, man. All right.
Hold on. Let's keep it all the way scriptural. We're gonna bring out a precept about love. Let's bring out 1 John 5:3. Everything the brother said was correct, but we just want to bag it up with scripture.
First John chapter 5, verse 3. And it reads, For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
It's just that simple, man. Love is not a hard thing, man. All you got to do is be an obedient child to your Father in heaven, and that's showing him that you love him, because love is an action word, all right? We can go back to the other precept.
All right, verse 35. For I come to set a man in variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
That's Yahweh Shai speaking, man. He said, I come to set family against family. Why is he doing that? Because he first off, it's multiple purposes why he's doing it. But he is showing the faithful who to deal with. He's showing the faithful, if you love me like you say you love me, that biological family of yours, choose me and mine over them. They are of the world. They are unbelievers. All right? You have no business showing them real true love, because you're going to end up with a knife in your back and in your chest. Preferably your back. That's how those 2/3 rock out, all right? So he said, I've come to set father against son, daughter against mother against daughter-in-law. I mean, we see that. That's prophecy fulfilled already, but it's going to be so much more true pertaining to somebody that's in the truth, man. Because like the brother just brought out, man, with the scriptures, man, your family is going to, your enemies are going to be of your own household, man. And that's not a parable or nothing that has to be broken down, man. He told you that straight out.
This verse 37. He that loveth father, mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Man, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai in heaven, man. That's your everything. That's your substance. That's your truth. That's your father. That's your protector. That's your everything, man. Everything in this world should be secondary and third after him, man. All right? Your child. That's the most beautiful gift that you can have in this world. It comes after the Lord. Your wife, she comes after the Lord. Your biological family, they come after the Lord. And you have to you have to show Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, and not just say it. This is not Christianity, man. This ain't Christianity, man.
Give me 2 Corinthians 6 and start at verse 14. Like this is my biological brother. We're biological brothers, but we spiritual brothers before we biological brothers, man. All right, it's a blessing to have a brother in this truth, man. But we have other biological brothers, and we may have to kill them, and they might kill us. And however the Most High have it see fit, we know for sure through the Spirit that one of them will offer us up to death today if he could. You see what I'm saying?
Free.
But if we're around our family, our cousins and stuff, we're going to have everything in proper context. We still be like, hey, how you doing? Hey, pass the mashed potatoes. We're still cordial with them. Romans 12:18 say, if it be possible, be at peace with all men. You know what I'm saying? But we're still spiritual. We're in reality. We know when shit hits the fan and the rubber's going to meet the highway, we know that they're going to choose whatever the so-called white man say. And Lord willing, we have this strength and still hold fast in this faith. And we choose whatever Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai says. And guess what? We're going to be at enmity to the point of death. To the point of death. Bring it out, bro.
2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14. Be ye not equally yoked together with unbelievers.
Be not ye unequally yoked with unbelievers. All right? So, if our families don't believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai and they don't believe in this doctrine, we have to deal with them accordingly. We shouldn't be in sync with them, hanging around them every day, all day. We shouldn't be going to the bar drinking with them and stuff. We deal with them accordingly. You need a babysitter, you keep a relationship forming that. Sometimes you might need help on your bills or something. You keep the relationship with them for matters like that. But just to be yoked with them and all day you with them, no. We supposed to be with like-minded men. Woman that if you're with a woman, she's well pleasing to you and she's not interfering with you in these scriptures, man. And this doctrine and this way of life that we have to live. Bring it out, bro.
For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness?
What fellowship has a man of the Lord with a 2/3 low-life nigger? Nothing. They have nothing in common. Yeah, we might get in a venue and talk about sports and shoot the breeze. We know that shit vanity. We get tired of talking about this shit. We be occupied in prophecy. We get to talk about our slaves and going in the outer atmosphere, conquering the quasars, the cosmos, man. Okay? We get to talk about prophecy, man. When China and Russia about to make their move, all right? When you like that, you can't hold dialogues with niggas like that. They're going to be lost, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to call you crazy. Bring it out, bro.
And what communion have light with darkness?
What communion have light with darkness, man? We are light bearers. We're the true luminaries, all right? We're the true Luciferians, man. We out here bearing the light of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Acts 13 and 47, our great king commissioned us to go out and be a light to the Gentiles. Our people live in gross darkness. They live according to Western civilization, man. What all of the philosophies the so-called white man put in earth, they adhere to it. They follow it. They keep it. All right? And they don't want to piss off Massa. Bring it out. I got a little bit more.
And what concord have Yahweh Shai with Belial?
With Belial. Belial is the devil. Our people of their father, the devil, man. Your biological brother, your biological cousin, your sister, they are of the devil. If they not rocking according to sound doctrine, they are the devil. What that movie Waterboy, what his mama used to say?
He's the devil.
He's the devil. They devils, man.
Foosball is the devil.
Fucking right. They get Matthew 12 and 30. It had a little bit more on that.
It does.
Bring it out.
And what part have he that believeth with an infidel?
Our people are infidels. We are believers, man. We act on our belief, man. Our people are infidels. They don't believe that they're the true children of Israel. They stuck on that they African Americans. All right, that they from Africa. They believe the hype. They believe everything that was taught us on the plantation, man. All right? And with the Most High, is no middle ground. You either with them or against them. Bring that out.
Matthew and what?
12 and 30.
Matthew chapter 12, verse 30. He that is not with me is against me.
All right. So we're prisoners of hope. We're thriving for righteousness' sake. We're thirsting for righteousness like King David used to. All right? We're men after the Most High's own heart. We want the mind of Yahushua. Okay? Now, if you're not rocking on that vibration and you want to be Jesus Christ or some other entity and you're not even worried about Yahushua and bringing in an elect, you're against the Most High. Finish reading.
And he that gathereth not with me,
he's that's not doing these works. He's that's not casting out that net. And if you're not casting out that net, you're not coming to refresh the prophets. Just do something to help this thing of ours. Bring it out.
Scattereth abroad.
You scatter for broad, man. That means you at enmity with Yahweh Shem Shai, and everybody at enmity with Yahweh Shem Shai, he's going to kill them. Okay, go down to verse 50.
That's a nice one. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother.
Start from the top and read that again.
For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother.
That's our great king. He say, my family members are those that are pushing this doctrine that I gave the apostles to push across the four winds. All right? Those are his brothers. All right? And you know what? Go up to verse 49 so we can give you a beautiful visual. Or you might have to go up.
I'm asking to go to 46.
Yeah, 46.
All right. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him.
That's his biological family. That's his biological family. They was trying to talk to him. They was like, come holler at us. All right? And so the disciples was like, hey, bro, your mother and your brothers out there trying to talk to you, man. Bring it out.
Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee.
Come on.
But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother? And who are my brethren?
All right. So he like, who the fuck you talking to? He like, I'm here with my mother. I'm here with my brother. I'm here with the ones taking heed to what I'm teaching them. All right. Then look what he did.
And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said,
he didn't push it towards the ones that was his biological family. He put it toward the ones that was following him and doing what he was doing. Bring it out.
Behold, my mother and my brethren.
He said, those that are doing what I do and taking heed to my word, those are my brethren. All right? So your biological family ain't your family. All right? The Most High just use our biological family to regenerate the spirits for this last judgment, man.
All Israel is not Israel.
Yep, I was about to tell you to get there. Get Romans 9 and 6, man. Or get Galatians 6 and 16.
Okay.
Your biological family is are your enemies, man. They're your enemies. The way you look at the so-called white man, that's how you need to look at your biological family.
You say Galatians 6 and what?
16.
Galatians 6 and 16. And as many as walk according to this rule, peace be on them, and mercy, and upon the Israel of Yahweh.
So you got a Israel, but you have the Israel of Yahweh. The Israel of Yahweh is the elect, man. If you're not the Israel of Yahweh, you're not in that elect number. Yeah, our biological family, they're Israelites according to the flesh, but they're not the Israel of Yahweh. They're not that number that was predestined before time to march in the kingdom of heaven as the saints, man. And they're gonna do as their father the devil did in these last days and seconds of times. Get Matthew 23 and 33. They're gonna do the fruits of their father the devil. Okay? Bring it out.
Matthew 23, verse 33. Ye serpents, ye generations of vipers.
This our great king talking to Israelites, man. Our biological brothers, Israelites. Bring it out.
How can ye escape the damnation of hell?
They won't. Bring it out.
Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes.
That's the brethren. That's the Akim, the hopeful elect, sparing elect. Lord willing, we in that number. Bring it out.
And some of them ye shall kill and crucify. And some of them ye shall scourge in your synagogues.
Now, he's not talking to the so-called white man in that scripture. He's talking to Israelites. He's talking to brethren. He's talking to people that have the same DNA going through their veins,
His
man.
kinsmen according to the flesh.
Kinsmen according to the flesh, man. They're going to be offering up the men of the Lord. Yeah, and he's talking about your biological brother, your biological cousin, your father, your mother, your son, your daughter. Bring it out, bro.
And persecute them from city to city.
Hey, you have to detach from your family. You have to deal with them accordingly. You have to get in your mindset when you walk in and kiss your brother, hug your brother, kiss your little cousins, that they're going to get put to death. And you're not going to be able to go to try to save their life. Because what did he tell? He said, remember Lot's wife. He said, don't turn around when she hit the fan. Talking about then going to save a wicked
I
motherfucker.
got a precept too, Art.
You want to go save a wicked motherfucker? Fuck them. You got to be like, fuck your family, man. I'm there. I'm there to the max. I'm there.
I got it.
If I'm of the elect, I'm like, I'm ready to see a lot of them get judged. Bring it out, bro.
This is Amos chapter 9, verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword,
Come.
which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Come. And that goes for the 2/3, man. 66.6% of our people, man. And that number is the majority of our families. That's like all your family that you've known.
I mean, we can just use an example within our biological family. What is 40 of us all, as far as, that deal with one another on
And
the
then you go to the broader part, the second cousins, the third cousins, your cousins that live up north, your cousins that live out west.
Let's say you got let's say me and this brother have 100 family members, you know what I mean, that's in our family. 2 of them out of 100 is dealing with the truth and being actual followers of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Those numbers are extraordinary, man.
Staggering. Get Isaiah 10 and 22. Staggering, man. So, man, we're commissioned out here to come push sound doctrine across the 4 winds and sober our people up, man. And in sobering yourself up, you have to be in the mindset, man, you might have to kill your mama, your brother, your sister. All right?
Or if you don't have the like your mother, that's a big thing. If you don't have it in you to kill them, get one of your brothers that do have it in them to kill them. But don't go against the grain, okay? Don't go against it.
We don't got that much time. We're gonna end it after this one.
Okay, this is Isaiah 10 and 22. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return.
Just only a remnant, man. Just the dust of the balance, man. There's gonna be that elect, man. You got millions and millions and millions of Israelites, but only 12,000 from each tribe gonna be delivered, and then a number in the 1/3, man. I mean, come on, that's the cream of the crop, creme de la creme, man. Creme de la creme. So with that, man, Lord willing, to sit down was edifying to the hearers. We're gonna give infinite honors to Yahweh,
by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Raquak Quadash.
We're going to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutation to you. Sincere, I can push this truth across the 4 winds. Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.